right, it is Monday again, and I scheduled, I'm heading over to the Woodbury Alina Clinic for my bone density scan to see if anything needs to change, because I'm doing my last reclass on June 3rd, unless there's been a decrease in my bones, then I will have to do, or in my osteoporosis, whatever, then I will have to go and have it for 2 more years. So 5 years before you get a medical break for a couple of years. I'm not good with calcium. I try taking it, but those pills are always so big. So I might have to see if I can't find another route. But we'll know once I finish my scan, because she'll have it by Wednesday at the latest, because it's being done right at the clinic. And so depending on if the radiologist is still there to read it or not, and if not, then it'll be read tomorrow. So I'll either have the results tomorrow or Wednesday. So yeah, and then I scheduled Casey, who I love, is the kids pastor, who I love, and she is basically my boss, so to speak. She's the head of our volunteers in the Cadotio area and Elevate, and so once every 3 months or so we try to meet to go over different things, and just talk about how things are going, if I see any place that we could do improvements. I had to laugh with her because she sent me an email asking me about the 9 o'clock church thing, and I said, well, Casey, I already signed up for that. And I said, so that you don't have to worry. I said, and I've talked to a couple people about maybe taking on a team lead role, but they wanted to think about it, and I will talk to them again, and if they do, I will send them your way. And then, so I scheduled that appointment so we can go over some things. And yeah, so that's pretty much today. I had a piece of toast for breakfast with some butter and some Pampered Chef out of a little, I think it's called cinnamon toast, that you sprinkle on it, cinnamon and sugar mixture. I wish the holes weren't quite so big on the one side, because I ended up getting a little too much in one area. And then I had some cantaloupe and some melon with it. And then for lunch I had my cucumber, carrot, onion, cabbage salad and some cheese. I added some cheese into it to give me that. So I do get a little calcium with my cheese, but not enough. I got that. I had that for lunch. And then joking around with Gary, I said, do you want spaghetti? And then we were laughing because tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. And I said, oh, are we going for spaghetti for Cinco de Mayo? He laughed at me. I love my husband. He drives me nuts sometimes because he's getting very forgetful, but he's 83. And we've been married almost 32 years. So I guess every once in a while they have to irritate you to make sure you're still paying attention to them. But I love him. I wouldn't trade him for the world. since I picked it out. I already know what it is. But I won't wear it till Mother's Day. And so that's that. And then I will, I guess that's it. And then I have a couple more appointments next week. I have my oncologist, Dr. Perez, and then, who I love him too, just saying. I can't complain about any of my doctors, anything. I've loved all the treatment I've gotten. I also then have an appointment to see a therapist over at the VA. And that's that. And then I have to call Michael, who is the VSO, to go ahead and work on the 70% as soon as my back pay shows up. So I have that appointment to make. Yeah, that's my life, is appointments, meetings, and shopping, grocery shopping. So I will probably stop someplace and pick up something for dinner, just because I don't feel like cooking tonight. And I've been cleaning stuff out of our freezer, so anything that's got freezer burn and crap like that, because I think that's why I've kind of gotten away from wanting to cook, because so many things have been bad. So that's it. I will talk to you all later. I hope you all have a wonderful day, or have had a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again soon. Love you all.